It's Poku, baby. What's good, guys? We're back with another reaction. Now, this one again was from one of my subscribers in the comments, and it's happened twice now. You guys want me to react to Ashville, a day in the life of a construction entrepreneur. Now, I've seen this actually pop up on my feed a few times, but I never really paid attention to it. I just don't know why you guys want me to react to it. You know, my channel's about personal finance, but you know, I'll check it out anyway. You know, it's got 1.3 million views. Nah, 1.3 million, that's a lot of views, I can't lie. For a day in the life, there must be something about this video that I've been missing out on. But you know, we're gonna check it out anyway. But yeah, guys, like, look, if there's anything else you want me to react to, do let me know down in the comments down below. Because I'm open to reacting to these things. I want you guys to see how I see this video. So yeah, let's get it, man.
Hi everyone, Daniel at Ashville here. Today is going to be a day in the life. You're going to follow me and see what exactly I do on a daily basis running the three Ashville companies. For those of you who don't know, Ashville Inc. is a construction company, Ashville Aggregates is a waste management and aggregate supply company, Ashville Concrete is a ready-mix concrete and concrete pump.
So this guy's got three companies and they all probably work in conjunction with each other. That's what I like already. I can just tell they all do. So they're sending money to each other. There's probably some tax write-offs there. That's pretty lit.
Supply company.
But again, I'm not really I don't know much about the construction thing, you know, so this is been me learning as well, alongside you lot, so let's get it. $5 a.m. Yeah, he's got a long day. 5 a.m.
Morning. I've always got my Apple Watch on, monitoring my movements, and actually helps me not look at the phone while I'm driving. Any messages and stuff I get through. And it's a good way in the meeting, if you've got an Apple phone, of not being rude in the meeting and looking at your phone because you just lock on your watch. So this is my home office. I was just about to walk.
That's pretty lit. He got 3 screens as well. He's not even a trader, so damn, that's serious. And an office is something definitely I need. Right now, I'm just on my laptop, so I'm just about you know, just typing everywhere I go. It's nice, but I definitely do need an office space one day, like proper. I'm gonna get a monitor, I'm gonna have 2 monitors, it'll be lit.
Walk out the door and I got an email and I have to send an attachment, so I sat in front of the computer. Now sitting in front of the computer like this at home can be dangerous because you get stuck in front of the computer because another call comes in and another email comes in and before you know it, you're still sat at the computer 3 hours later. Right, you see? Quick idea, you look in the boot. So I've got a bag for all times. I've got a separate bag here if I'm boxing. In this bag I've got my high-vis trainers, I've got full orange gear if I need to go on the railway, I've got hard hats, I've got boots, I've got everything I could possibly need. Sometimes you come in and I'm there and sometimes not, so I like to keep everyone on their toes. But I do see straight away, as soon as everyone pulls into the yard, first thing they do, they check if my car's there. I know you lot are doing it, I see you doing it. Is he out already? He beat me to the yard and he's out already, good man. Generally not in a bad mood at this time of day because so far nothing's actually happened that's that's changed my mood from when I woke up. So I always leave the house in the morning optimistic about what the day holds. This has all gone out the window already.
Morning, Daniel.
Yes.
I want the key for that lorry. It's not inside. I'm trying, but
is it in the lorry?
no. Maybe the guy who repaired it took somewhere, you know.
Why is that lorry there?
Oh,
I come into the yard, someone's got a puncture, another one can't find their keys, someone else is getting diesel when you're meant to diesel up last night, someone else is deciding to wash the lorry this morning when he should have washed the lorry when he got back last night. So I'm failing to understand why all these things are happening already.
Damn, that's what I'm saying, like, when it comes to running business, all these, like, you know, all of these inconveniences, they just happen out of random. And you start his day off like that. And again, it's all about adapting to things. So most definitely, again, this shows you what it's really like to be an entrepreneur, not just in construction, but in general. A lot of things happen out of random, you gotta adapt to it. So yeah.
Rise and shine. Look at that. You can make all the plans in the world. Look at that. Where was it? You see this head? You ain't supposed to wash the lorry with that head. What I keep saying to the guys is, the washer what we've got over there, there's a different head you can put on it. They tend to use it when they're cleaning out the concrete pump. That head makes it a lot more powerful, and it's so powerful it can take the paint off the lorries. So I keep taking the one to clean the pump off and putting it in the office, but somebody puts it on at night and everybody gets in and they use that same head on the washer and they use it on the lorry, despite me repeatedly saying not to do that. All fun and games. Darren D, you changed the head, yeah?
Yeah, that's why I changed it.
Good man, look at this, yeah? I came over to tell him not to use it, and what's he doing? He's changing the head himself. Thank you. Where's your high vis? Where's your high vis? When people apply for it.
This guy, he gets angry very quickly. I don't blame him, but he's got a temper still. Obviously, to the camera, he's a nice guy, but he's got a temper. You can tell he's one of those bosses. Like, if he catches you lacking, it is long, and he's big as well. He's got a temper still, but nah, with the high vis thing, I remember. Yeah, when I was working at Amazon, you need to high vis like when you're on that certain set. So I don't know why that guy didn't have that.
So I always use the time in the car to make as many phone calls as possible, chasing up things what I'm waiting on, calling members of staff. I'm flat out. Or I always use the time in the car, like in the daytime, listening to music, listening to the radio, what anyone's got to say or any of that sort of stuff. When you're in the car, you're on the phone. You're on the phone trying to work things out, trying to push things forward.
No. Actually, that's very, very good. That's very interesting. Like, you know, when you're in your car, you're on the phone making those phone calls. You're making those phone calls, making sure things are done during the day. That does definitely make sense. It depends. Again, it depends what type of business you're running. With his business now, this seems very, very extensive. He must have so many employees, so much, you know, admin to do. Yeah, he's gonna have to call up people, most definitely. Like, he has no time to be listening to music or even podcasts or even the radio. It doesn't make sense. I think it depends. Now, if you're someone else that runs like a simpler business, then maybe you do have some time to listen to music in the car. But, you know, do whatever fancies you in it. If you've got phone calls to make, a car is quiet, it's a nice place to make phone calls while you're driving. Most definitely.
I heard they're about a ton lighter, is that true?
Yeah, but you've got air suspension on the rear.
That sounds expensive. Do you ever do those double height, like 25 cubic meter bodies? So you could do my normal body, but you could do it like at a massive cubic meterage. So we're on site now. I have to change. We've done a loft conversion, rear extension, full refurbishment, kitchen, 4 bathrooms, new plumbing system, new electrics, absolutely everything. And we need to finish the fascia around here, which is pretty large, but that's what the client wants. And we have to lay turf in the garden, and then we'll be finished down here. The top 2 floors, the client has already taken possession. We're just doing all the grouting. So everything's connected up and ready to go, and the silicone in all the corners. I've come to site to meet the client and go through everything what's left to do, but the client has taken possession of the property because of the current situation which we have, and they are actually working from home. So they can't actually speak to me because they're too busy, so I have to give them a call later in the day. But we know what we've got to do. I've met with my staff on site. We know what snagging issues and what work needs to be completed, so got to keep it moving. I've got plenty of other things to do. In this industry, constantly throughout the day, things are evolving and things are changing, and you have to think fast. Like, you're on your feet the entire time. Hello, Ashville.
Hi, it's Richard from Foxtons. How you doing?
How you doing, Richard?
Yeah, good, thank you. We see you at 1:15, right?
I'm not going to be there, but yeah,
okay, no problem.
Yeah, the boys know you're coming.
Nice, thank you. Good. All right, I'm going to call you afterwards with a couple of questions, if that's all right.
Yeah, no problem.
Just with that finishes and like aspect and that kind of
He doesn't want to see him. I said, you know I'm not going to be there. Nah, you can tell he's busy, man.
So, the plot thickens. As I said, day never goes according to plan. So I went and got myself a puncture, managed to get that fixed. Now I've had a call from the mechanic. I need some parts for a lorry, and I need them now so we can get the lorry back on the road. So I've come to buy the parts myself because it was on my way. And I'm late. I'm meant to be in the yard. Now we're going to go to the yard unless anything mad happens on the way there.
Busy day, man. Busy day.
So at last, I'm back at the yard. First things first, I want to go up into the office and catch up. I haven't been here in a few hours. Then I'm going to go into the yard and see what's going on. There's always a lot to do. How are we getting on?
Yeah, not too bad. Boys are at the yard stacking that type 1 up. Train, bit driving, in a minute. So just making more space ready for that, really. Noel's repairing that lorry.
Go, go, go. It's always good to have someone who you can rely on to be your eyes and ears. Because I left the yard to go and do other bits and pieces.
Nah, most definitely. Very, very true. You definitely need someone to be your eyes and ears. So this could just be, you know, even for my personal brand, I have people looking out for me. You know, finding out any videos people have made of me, or finding out when people comment about me. I've got people looking out for me. Literally, I've got, you know, a lot of followers that will just send me stuff. So I've got people being my eyes and ears. I've got, you know, I've got a manager now. I've got all sorts of people doing stuff for me behind my back while I'm working on the main bit, which is the content. So that's very, very true.
And Terry's been running the yard. He's my eyes and ears. He's been running the lorries, etc. So it's really helpful, really works. Need a good team around you. We have had a train come in and I need to go into the yard and make sure that everything is as it should be. Because of where our yard is, and our yard isn't a straight go through, the trains have to go past us, turn around, drive back and reverse into the yard. We put 18 carriages on the main line here, and on the secondary line up there, what you'll see, we put 6 carriages. It enables us to have the biggest trains possible. So we'll go and have a look and make sure everything's as it should be. So what you can see here, you can see this material handler with the clamshell bucket, taking the material out the carriages and stockpiling them here. Then what we do afterwards is we take the loading shovel and we put these all into massive piles. So the train's moving forward. So the
I'm just very surprised with how much like work they get. Like, how did he even like? When it comes to all of this stuff, when it comes to construction, it's so hazy to me. Like, how do you even get such business? You know, you're working with trains, lorries. You're doing real estate. My God.
material operator, so he doesn't have to move and the train is moving forward just so he can grab out of the next carriage. Hi everyone, Daniel at Ashville here. Today I'm going to do a review.
Yeah,
Hi everyone.
I always make mistakes. If you guys think that these videos are done in one take, it's not. Except the reactions I do in one take normally. I make a few mistakes here and there, but the actual videos, my content, multiple.
Daniel at Ashville here. Today I'm going to do, this goes to show, nothing goes according to plan, right? So unfortunately we're going to have to pack it in and stop it. It's not going to work. It's far too windy and I can't.
That's the worst feeling, like, when you're supposed to do a video and you just can't do it. It's the worst feeling, man. I swear, like, you gotta do something, but you gotta send it, and now people are waiting on you. So long.
Can't be wasting time standing out here fighting with the natural elements. I've got plenty of emails to do and I want to see what's going on in the yard. I need to catch up before the end of the day just to see what's going on. So we'll reconvene indoors. Generally I get somewhere in the region of about 250 to 300 emails a day. I do try to respond to as much as I can or to forward it to someone in another department who can deal with it. After just being out in the yard and everywhere, I normally come back and sit at my desk. I've got like 100 emails I've got to answer. So I'm probably going to be sat here for a good few hours. That's if somebody doesn't come into the office and need me, or if I spot something on the camera.
Again, like I said, whatever business this guy's running, a lot of work, a lot of business is going on, you know, a lot of clientele. 100 emails a day. Like that, I get like business emails that I need to answer per day is like 5 max. You know, just talking with brands, talking with companies, but damn, yeah, this guy's going in.
And I've got to go out into the yard and do something. So, just home. It's 10 to 8. Need to regroup for the morning. So take everything out, take it upstairs, repack, and do the same again all tomorrow. So if you see the wallpaper is actually a massive picture of the City of London blown up. The reason I've done that is because I always said to myself, I wanted to have an office on the top floor in the City of London. Well, that's never going to happen now, unfortunately, so this is the closest I can get to it. These football shirts are on the wall. These are Queen's Park Rangers shirts, because I'm proud to say that Ashville have sponsored Queen's Park Rangers for the last few years. So hopefully when the football season gets up and running again, you'll see Ashville on the pitch again, and hopefully QPR will do well. Maybe not this season, but next season. I work from 3 screens at home because I feel that I can work a lot more efficiently because I can have something different on every screen. The first thing I'm looking at.
That is very, very true. And what I've also now ordered is actually a monitor by the PAL. It'll be linked down below. You can basically connect it to whatever HDMI source you have. So you can do it to USB to HDMI, connect it, have 2 screens For me right now, I don't have an office space, unfortunately. So with the fact that I also trade as well, it makes sense to have multiple screens to do what you gotta do. So if you guys are interested, check it out. It'll be linked down below.
Is the work list. And the work list is what the drivers will be doing tomorrow. If you fail to prepare, then you prepare to fail. So I try to be as prepared as I possibly can. So it's the end of the day. I'm just trying to switch off a bit so I can fall asleep. I'm watching the world's most extraordinary homes. I find these kind of shows very interesting. So I really just leave the TV on, turn the lights out, and I just fall asleep with the TV on most of the time. I will say good night.
So he goes to bed around, 10:41 to 11. It's pretty early for me. For me, I go to bed around midnight, 1 a.m. max. But again, I have to wake up around 6 to 7 a.m. But you wakes up at 5 a.m., so it does make sense. But yeah, man, no, good video overall. That was very, very in-depth from the beginning to the night time. My day in the life, so I do with other people. It's just a few hours of a day. This one was very, very in-depth. But again, it was very interesting to see how like a construction entrepreneur does his day. It's very, very, physically intensive. He has to be places, Good on him, definitely. Ashville, I'm definitely gonna start checking out videos more. Not as much because again, I'm not really interested in construction. If you have any other videos, I would like to know about how you built this company. More about entrepreneurship. That's what I would like to know about, how you actually build a company up. That'll help a lot of people. By the way, if you want to see the full video, it'll be linked down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Request anything else to me, let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get me to 100K. Let's get it. Alright, it's Poku Bench, baby.